The Library of Letters. Evelyn had always loved the library. It wasn't just a place of books. It was her refuge. Every Saturday, she'd claim her favorite corner seat by the large arched window and lose herself in stories. But lately, her attention had been slipping, not because of the books, but because of him. He always sat 3 tables away. Dark-haired, with glasses that occasionally slipped down his nose, he'd immerse himself in a mountain of books. She had never spoken to him, but she couldn't help but wonder about him. Was he a student, a writer, or just someone who loved the quiet solace of the library as much as she did? One Saturday, Evelyn found something peculiar. Tucked inside the pages of her book was a small, folded note. Curious, she opened it. "I've seen you here every weekend. You're always lost in a world of words, and I find myself wishing I could be a part of that world too." Her heart raced. Was this from him? She glanced toward his usual spot, but he wasn't there. Disappointed yet intrigued, she tucked the note into her bag. The next week, she found another note. "Do you ever wonder if 2 strangers can connect just through the love of stories?" "I'd like to believe so." This time, she looked around carefully, but no one seemed out of place. Her mystery admirer had a knack for being elusive. For weeks, the notes continued. They were thoughtful, poetic, and filled with hints of admiration. Evelyn's Saturdays became a mix of excitement and frustration. Who was leaving these letters? Was it the dark-haired man, or was she simply imagining things? Finally, one note gave her a clue. "Meet me by the old oak tree behind the library at 5 p.m. If you don't come, I'll understand, but I hope you will." Her heart pounded as 5 p.m. approached. Nervously, she made her way to the oak tree. The autumn leaves rustled gently in the breeze, and there he was, the dark-haired man, holding a book in one hand and a letter in the other. "I was starting to think you wouldn't come," he said, smiling softly. Evelyn's cheeks flushed. "It was you?" He nodded. "I've wanted to talk to you for months, but I wasn't sure how." The notes felt safer. She laughed, her nerves easing. "And now?" "Now I'm glad you're here," he said, offering her the book he'd been holding. Inside was a final note.